All right, everybody, welcome into the Pine Room Podcast, episode 163. Just myself and Cools in here today. Jub may show up here any minute. I'm sure he'll probably walk in the door as soon as I started, but he may be joining us. We are 37 episodes away from 200.
Good job. There you go.
That my math is correct there. But last week, we didn't have a show. We were doing the American Legion Post-1 baseball games. If you saw that on our YouTube channel, we streamed those games, so we were busy doing that. We had to get set up, and Cools was in Japan and Thailand, which we'll get into here in a little bit. And then the previous week, Jub did his own little show because we had guys all over the place. Matt's out in Ocean City. Chris has been working a lot. Jeff has been working a lot. I've been up in Pittsburgh working. Coach has been all over the place. We've been busy, as you could probably tell. We've missed a few weeks. We've had a few different shows going on, but trying to get back into the swing of things. It's been a busy time, but hopefully we can start to reel it back in a little bit. But we're here. It is Wednesday, June 18th, 10 o'clock, right on the dot, exactly 10 a.m. And if you're listening to this, you probably know, and the majority of people know about the flooding going on here in Wheeling. We had a heck of a rainstorm on, I believe it was Saturday. I wasn't here, neither were you.
No, actually, I just got back to Pittsburgh from L.A.
Yeah, I was in Altoona. I was up at a Curve game for work, and then my mom texted me and said that we got a really bad rain, and then I just started to see the videos. I remember Noltz sent us a video of the golf course at Ogleby, and it didn't even look real, the amount of water coming down that hill. And then, as everybody knows, the flash flooding has just been unbelievable.
It's hard to believe something like that would even happen in Wheeling.
Yeah, it is, because we always talk about we don't get any natural disasters here. Like, we don't have hurricanes, we don't have tornadoes, we don't have earthquakes, but this is the worst. And I could be wrong, and I probably should look this up, but I think this is the worst tragedy, death toll wise, I think ever in Wheeling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That wouldn't surprise me. It's been pretty devastating.
Yeah,
so far.
I think the number's 7 right now, which, I mean, thank goodness it's not more, and hopefully they don't find more. But man, some of the stories that I've heard of people getting swept away is just sickening.
Yeah, it's super sad. And the videos of the water running down Peters Run, it actually looks like a dam was opened up.
I know, and I think that's what some people were saying, that a dam broke. I was like, no, it's just and Nick told me this yesterday, that he saw, I think it was 69 million gallons of water.
Jesus.
It was not total, but the estimate of how much water came down. And we were saying it yesterday on the radio, and I was thinking about it. I mean, just think about every part of water, every drop of water that falls, all goes off the hills into the same place, and that's obviously why all the flooding happens. And just, again, some of those videos, and it's amazing that national news now has picked this up. I mean, I keep scrolling on my TikTok, and I keep seeing videos.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, like Fox News, AccuWeather, Weather Channel, all these places. And obviously it's a huge event, but it's just weird that
it's Wheeling.
It is Wheeling. Yeah, it's here where we live and where nothing much happens, and
you don't realize how destructive it is until once the flood is gone and you see the roads. It's broken apart, which to me is just incredible. I never thought it'd be like that.
It's like my dad was saying yesterday. Once the water finds somewhere to go, it's going, and then the roads bridges. I know out in Valley Grove they were saying, we talked to the mayor yesterday on the radio. They don't have water out there. They do have electricity, which is amazing.
Yeah, I can't believe.
But
that.
I guess it kind of makes sense because most of the time power lines are up.
Yeah, up high.
They're up off the ground and on hills and stuff. But it just, some of the destruction, and that bridge, the bridge out by the subway in Elm Grove. That they had actual shipping containers, the massive metal shipping containers were pushed up against the bridge and smashed under it was a toy. Where does that even
come from?
That's what I don't know. I think
must have traveled so far.
My uncle, who was the sheriff, he's the magistrate now, was saying that there's a storage facility out in Middle Creek. Mm-hmm. So that's where they came from. But the fact that those could get picked up by water is almost hard to believe.
And I mean, you made a good point. They look like they were just like napkins.
Yeah, and you just like it just like crushed them, and then they were just thrown into the water, and then that was it. But
just float on.
Yeah, it's a really it's almost, again, it's hard to believe that it happened here. Such a destructive thing happened here. We're gonna head out to Zambito Flooring after this. Go help Ricky out, a great sponsor of ours throughout the fall and throughout football, and believe in basketball. I think Ricky was on board, but we're gonna go head out there with some shovels and some boots and go help out Ricky, because he's got a mess out there in Triadelphia. So hopefully we can lend somewhat of a hand. And yesterday we were out at the American Legion Post 1 building with Chef Adam Luizo and Chef and Company. They were making meals for first responders and anybody that was affected by the flood. And they said they made 500 meals. That would have been Monday, and then they said they were trying to make 750 meals today. They had like 12 people in the kitchen.
They were working hard.
They were. We have a video on our social media. If you want to check it out, you can see all the people in the back of the kitchen. Just it looked like an assembly line. They were just were going around the table getting stuff ready. So people, I wanted to bring this up because I feel like probably like, and I kind of said it on the radio yesterday. I feel like any community would say that they're a tight knit and people are willing to help out. But I really do feel like Wheeling, like when something does happen, people are very willing to drop what they're doing and help out. But I don't know. I guess anybody else, any other town in America could say that. But hey, Wheeling's a friendly city.
It's nice that Wheeling's a part of that. I mean,
yeah,
it's
for
nice
sure.
to see everybody coming together. You drive past the Y, you see the human aid stations and all the stations all around the towns and people coming together to help. So it is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I hope that we can do a little bit of a part. Get the I think yesterday it helped to get the word out a little bit about what's going on and how people can help. So
a little bit of help goes a long way.
Yeah, it feels good. I think to help a little bit. It might not be a ton, but hopefully today we'll go out, get our hands dirty a little bit, go see Ricky, and
I'm gonna be out of my element.
I know. I was gonna say I got sweatpants for you right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but it'll be an interesting to see, because I haven't actually been out that way yet. I haven't been I've driven past it, but I haven't been through Triadelphia and out towards like Valley Grove, and I'm sure we'll see some crazies. I'm a little worried to drive my car out there. We might have to have Coach come pick us up. Not that we'll get stuck, but who knows what? I guess they were saying you got to get up on your tetanus shot if you're going to go out and work, because they say like just in case there's any metal around, but it's not like we're going to be digging through the creek or anything.
Like I said, we'll just be shoveling mud, right?
Yeah, we'll be okay. If
I get poked doing that, then
we'll be all right. But the condolences to everybody that have been affected by it, and it just I'm glad I live where I live. Like we live up on the hill. Unfortunately, the no water. I tell you, if the water gets to us, then
something really.
I think we're really in trouble.
Yeah.
I think we might be looking at something.
The state is underwater.
I think the whole country might be underwater if that happens. But yeah, it's been an interesting few days, and you've definitely had an interesting few. What 9 days?
I was gone from the 5th through the 13th.
And you went to Japan and Thailand.
Japan. Well, I flew out to LA. First place I stopped at LA. I flew. I think it was 6 hours to LA.
Was it 6?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I believe so. I could be wrong, but flew to LA. We met out Davey and Cooper out there, our friend Coop, and then E-Bell was out there. We all went out to like the Malibu beaches and just tried some LA food. And
did you get to go to Malibu? Were you in Malibu? Was it cool?
Coop took us around. It was awesome. We went.
Did you like LA? Like, did you think it was pretty cool?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It's so crazy to me because I always thought LA was like. No, don't get me wrong. It's cool.
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
It's very underwhelming though. It's very dirty. It's underwhelming. It's like there's like small parts of LA that is super like nice.
Did you go to Rodeo Drive with all the big shops and like
the what's it called?
Like the Gucci store.
Yeah, and like the designer shops.
Yeah, and then you get like the crazy cars.
Yeah, and I mean that's like the small. It's so small and it's so nice, but the rest of it was kind of just like
you just like once you get out the street, it's just like
it's like homeless people and shit. And yeah, I don't know. People love LA. The food was good. I'll give that.
So you would say LA is not as
It's very underwhelming, I would say. Unless you're like a billionaire, you're living in Beverly Hills. Or,
yeah.
I'm sure there's probably more to it than I saw. I mean, I was only there for one day, and Coop could only take us to 70 spots. But I don't know. I definitely don't. Coop said it's the greatest city on earth. I strongly disagree.
He loves it though.
He loves it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I haven't been there, so I would want to.
I think you'd be underwhelmed too. And going to that street was cool. Like we saw Rolls Royces, like Lamborghinis, and like. Sure, but
like that's only exciting for like.
I can see that in Miami. I can see that.
Yeah, and then like,
Pittsburgh,
I mean, how exciting is it for 5 minutes?
Yeah,
okay, well, there's a Lambo. There's a
and then like the houses on the hills, like where the Hollywood sign is. That's cool. That's awesome.
Got to be sick.
But to me, I just think living there doesn't really even seem like worth it to me.
Was the traffic bad?
Yeah, it was like 5-lane traffic going to the highway or to the airport. But luckily we left early enough that it wasn't that bad. But it was starting to get bad, and I could see how awful it would be if we were like fucked up or were like doing rush hour or something.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather drive. And this is one of the clips that and I would love to. And I keep forgetting that I got to get this fucking laptop set up. I know I got to get the laptop set up so we can go through some of these comments about what I said that Pittsburgh is the worst city to drive in America. People love to tell you how good of drivers they are and how bad of drivers that you are.
Yeah.
So they're the greatest drivers in the world.
You would have thought you like insulted their family. The way
that I said Pittsburgh. We live in me and him both. You see my shirt. Mm-hmm. I love Pittsburgh. It fucking sucks to drive. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's awful. It's absolutely terrible. And it's because like. It's not that it's a bad place. It's just the way that it's set up.
The design of it. And
the bridges, the tunnels,
One
the
wrong
hills.
turn, you add 15 minutes.
Yeah, 100%. And it's tough to drive. I mean, it's just a difficult place to drive, and people think that like, oh man, I was talking about the merge when you get onto 376, like coming from like the North Shore, like from like downtown, and you get on to go to Fort Pitt tunnels and. People just thought that's like, oh, I do that in 18-wheeler every day. Shit, you sissy boy. Yeah. I should read some of these, and I need to get it set up so we can see the comments.
We should save it for when we set it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna save them to when we get the camera set up or the TV set up so we can.
Well, we posted that 2 months ago, and people
still comment and love to say that you're a bad driver and that you
somebody
suck.
commented skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. I saw one lady said something like, oh, I forget what she called me. It was like this like normal looking like middle-aged woman like called me like a sissy boy or something. Yeah. And I like
you said that's not very nice.
Oh yeah, that was another one. This was recently somebody that said something about me, but. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I think I would rather probably. I don't know where I'd rather drive. I don't know if
between Pittsburgh and LA.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, no doubt.
Really?
Oh, dude, 5 lanes of traffic.
And I feel like it's different. Like, I'm sure they drive like fucking like
it's like
nuts.
120 miles per hour. Weaving
so I guess probably Pittsburgh
for sure.
I would.
I don't even think it's debatable if I'm.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's two different kinds of traffic.
It is.
Because like 5 lanes.
Pittsburgh would be like 2 lanes and you're not moving, or like you fuck up and you take the wrong turn and you're twisting through the city. Where LA is like a huge highway of assholes.
Like, and it's just a sea of asphalt. But so you go to LA and then you stay. What time did you leave for Japan?
Well, we went 12 hours back. Was it 12 hours in time? No, not from LA, but from here it's like.
To LA's 3.
I'm in Japan though.
Yeah, from Japan.
But we left at like 10 in the morning. We got to Japan about, I want to say 1, but that could be wrong. It was like a 12.5 hour flight.
1 p.m.?
I think so. It was something. I got the times a little off.
You were probably still a little messed up from the flight. Yeah, so you went, you were just like the flight. Were you just sitting regular the whole time?
Yeah, they're a little bit comfier than your normal flight. Just a little bit though.
But like you didn't, like you weren't able to like.
I could put like my feet under the seat and stretch them out, but like it wasn't the most comfortable.
Did you sleep the whole time?
Yeah,
or at least try to?
I actually brought melatonin for the flight. You were there when I bought it that day, and I slept 10 of the 13 hours.
10 of the 13? Yeah. Okay, that's actually impressive. How the hell? What did you like? How were you sleeping?
Oh, you know how I was sleeping.
Like with head on the tray.
Yeah, I had that.
That's impressive, actually.
I would I would wake up here and there, like, because obviously it's not the best sleep.
Yeah.
But I would just be like sitting straight up. I bought a neck pillow, so I'd be leaning on the neck pillow.
I would have tried to sleep the entire way.
That's what I tried. I literally ate 2 melatonins and was like, please knock me out.
I mean, hey, was the flight as bad as you thought?
No, but the problem was we flew so much. Like when we flew to LA, we flew to Japan, to Thailand, to the Philippines, back to LA, back to Pittsburgh.
So you went. So you went to Japan. You went from LA to Japan. Mm-hmm. You stayed 3 days in Japan.
Yep.
Just in Tokyo? You were just in Tokyo the whole time?
Well, we went about like Tokyo, Shibuya.
Yeah.
Just different little, like in that general area.
What was the best part of Japan?
Oh, that's a tough.
The Pokemon Center?
No, because the Pokemon Center was a little underwhelming.
Because of the fucking line?
That, and I just didn't think the shops were that cool.
Really?
Like, it was like, the coolest thing they had was, this was pretty cool. You can design the shirt, like put whatever you want on it. That was kind of cool. But like other than that, like I was looking for cards. I didn't really see too many cards. Like I thought they'd be.
I'm sure. I bet they probably sell out of those cards so fast. People just like.
It's mostly just like dolls. Like they had every Pokemon doll you could imagine.
That's crazy.
It was so mad. It was cool. And Mewtwo and that.
Yeah, the Mewtwo.
And what's it called? The Chambo or whatever. Yeah. Was sick. But my favorite part, it's got to be the food.
Really?
I went and got this ramen. And I love ramen bar in Pittsburgh, but this ramen was even better than that.
It's just different.
It's one of the best meals I've ever had in my life.
Really? Oh, so could this pass up? So this was better than ramen bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe would be losing.
It's the best ramen I've ever had, and I'm so sad that I'll never get to go back and do it.
Well, hey, that's not true.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't even remember that's another thing is like you eat at these places, but they're all in Japanese names.
So you don't really remember what.
I don't remember what.
So if you went back today,
I wouldn't be able to find it.
You don't think you could find it?
The only thing I know is it's near the Tokyo Skytree, which is the big tower.
Was it like hard to find your way around? Like was it like a maze of?
No, it's pretty accommodating there. Everything has English below it, like.
What like, but like if you were like dropped them, do you think like you could find your way like back to your hotel if like you were
like reading street signs? And
yeah.
Stuff? Me?
Well, no,
not,
that's probably dumb.
I had my phone
because like I don't think I could do that either. But like I in my mind, I feel like Tokyo like
it's not. If I know
like I feel
city,
like I would be like there's like buildings around and you don't even know where you're at.
I'll take it back though, because I know what city it's in. I could get to whatever city very easily because you just go in the subway.
Did you take the subway?
Oh, you take them every day.
Was it cool?
That's your main source.
You have the little card, right?
You download it on the wallet on your phone, and you have to tap the thing whenever you walk through, and you just walk right in.
That's cool. See, I think that would be so sick.
I wish we had that here because it's coolest for like you can go 30 minutes like a town that's like an hour away in like 20 minutes. Go get hammered there and just drive back.
Are they fast? The trains are fast?
Yeah, and it's sick.
Dude, that would be so cool.
And it's you just get on, you hold on to the rail up top, and you ride to the next city.
Yeah, see, that's so cool. Yeah, you're right. I wish we did have that.
Oh, it's so sick.
Like, I mean, Pittsburgh has like the T, but that's just within the. That's just
this is in the middle of everything. Like,
yeah, and that's just in the city. Like you're just going in like throughout the city.
It's
like,
almost overwhelming how many people are in Japan.
I would say that has to be. Like,
have you ever seen the Shibuya crossing?
Yeah,
that was sick.
I saw a video that Luffy posted.
It was sick. There's so many people just running across.
So that's in Tokyo.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, it's in Shibuya, but yeah.
Shibuya is like part of Tokyo.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I'm not up to date on
your geography.
Yeah, in Japan.
But so you go Japan and then you flew where?
To Thailand.
So you went straight from Japan
to Bangkok.
To Bangkok.
Mm-hmm. Not the best. We actually almost missed the flight because we got off one stop late on the subway, so we were sprinting to the airline, and we were like, "Well, fuck, like we're late. We were over an hour late." And then we found out the flight was delayed. All the systems were shut down. They're writing your boarding passes by hand.
Wait, you were an hour late?
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you get an hour late?
We missed the stop, and then we got in I forget everything what happened. We missed the stop from the train, and then when we got there, and we went to the wrong terminal. It was a mess. Because it's a little confusing traveling in these places.
Oh yeah,
but. And to get to the train, we have to walk. You have to drive.
So you missed the stop at like to the actual airport. Yeah. Like you were outside the airport.
We went one stop too far, so we had to go back.
Oh,
and then go to the airport. And then we were legit. I'm not kidding. Sprinting. Like Coop was sweating, Say sweating. I'm like breathing heavy.
Say was running.
We were all running. We had to run. Like we had no choice to do that. Now it was obviously if we know that we would have made it.
Damn,
was
that's
going on.
crazy that you made it and you were an hour late.
Yeah.
What time? How did you take off like shortly after you got there, or was it like?
No, it took forever. That's what made it even worse, because we had a 6.5, 7 hour flight to Thailand, and we're sitting on the runway on the plane for like 2 hours.
Oh, that would
So
have
it was
drove
like
me.
we were pretty much in the plane for like 9 hours.
Oh, that would have actually drove me
It
nuts.
was so-
Did you
it was
have?
very frustrating.
Did you? I forgot that. Did you have service? Like, did you get Wi-Fi on the plane?
You can. I didn't always get it though.
Did you get it from L.A. to Japan?
I had it. Yes, I did that one. Coming home, the Wi-Fi was down.
Oh my
So,
god!
I
I mean, like that.
13 hours on a plane with no Wi-Fi.
Oh, did you sleep on that one?
I slept a lot. Yeah, like 8 hours.
Jesus
But
Christ, dude! That would drive me fucking. I
you
mean,
download movies and shit. Like,
yeah, which is good. But so you went from Japan to Thailand, 3 days in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite food again in Thailand?
No, the Muay Thai fights. The Muay Thai.
Oh yeah, that did seem cool.
That was badass.
So how did Spencer know that was
Spencer
going on?
Saw something about it, and we were like, we gotta go. And dude, I loved it. The fights, they're all like 125 pounds. These little guys, they literally throw kicks.
I saw that
punch each
kick
other.
that Say sent. That shit looked nuts,
We saw a guy kick another dude in the shin, broke his leg.
dude. That
It's-
looked. How did you get ringside tickets?
They were only like $60.
That's
So they're
crazy.
super-
Yeah,
everything over there is
I would
super
say it's probably
cheap.
pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's insane. And the announcer is literally Bruce Buffer, but a Thailand guy.
A
He's like,
Taiwanese.
ladies and gentlemen.
Did he speak English?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
They're yelling English. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's insane how much English is at these places. Like,
Yeah, like you would think. Yeah,
it'd be like more rare, but it's almost like 50. It's like 50-50.
that's crazy.
So,
Did you ever get into a situation where somebody's talking to you, you didn't know what they were saying?
No, because I was with a group of people, and normally I just let it. Like,
Yeah,
let
and
the
they
people
were like,
talk.
and they probably realized that like you don't look like everybody
Yeah,
else there. Like
they're
you're
not
a tall
idiots.
white guy, and
Yeah.
like Say doesn't look a lot like
Yeah.
like the other
We all
people.
look
He
Japanese
definitely
or-
did. They like you guys in Japan? Like did anybody like?
Yeah, you saw the picture I took of that one guy.
Yeah.
He was a guy we met in a club in Japan. He was, I mean, you know Spencer. Spencer's always
Yeah.
talking to me. I'm sure you
Yeah.
can imagine
Oh,
how
yeah.
that went. And he was super nice. He came up and we took shots together. And everybody, I would say this, everybody in Japan was very, very nice.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
people
what-
in Thailand, I did not like Thailand at all. Thailand is a very lawless place, and I would never go back.
Yeah, when you guys said you were going to Thailand, I was like, well, I'm kind of glad I'm not going on this.
Yeah,
This trip.
I would have loved to just stay in Japan for 7 days.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, that's what I would have did. But I don't know.
But yeah, I guess
at least I can say I've been.
Yeah, I would say you could say you've been to Bangkok, Thailand, which is crazy to look at. I actually want to look at it on the map because
It's
it
so
kind
far
of
over.
blows my mind how far away like you guys were.
We're on the other side of the planet.
Literally.
Yeah, we're in West Asia.
Yeah,
East.
way. Yeah, East Asia.
East Asia,
Yeah,
yeah.
East Asia. Bangkok is, dude. That's like almost hard to believe where that even, like where it even is on the map.
It's insane. I mean, you go to those streets, it's like at night, it's loud music. It's the loudest music. My ears were ringing for 2 days. It hurt so bad. There's people trying, like Spencer was sold. Like this lady came up with scorpions and spiders and snakes on this tray that you could sell and eat. And Spencer ate a scorpion. Like, it's insane. People are grabbing you left and right. It's very lawless. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, it's that,
New
like-
York City without laws.
That's like that. What did you see any like? You didn't see any like crime, did you? Like, people like?
I didn't see it, but
Well, yeah, you.
my friends might have been in a little bit of
Yes.
trouble.
Yeah, well, they weren't really in trouble, but
No, but
they were around
trouble.
it. Yeah, they were around it. But like, you didn't see like anybody like shooting people.
No,
like,
no,
And I don't think
nothing
they
like
probably
that.
do that there. I mean,
I
maybe
think
they do.
if you want to find it, it wouldn't be very hard.
Yeah,
But-
and it's probably a little bit different than like
It's funny though, 'cause
America.
you see all the TikToks and stuff about Thailand. It's always like middle-aged white dudes going there for like to go see the lady boys or the
Yeah.
girls and stuff. And it's true. It's so true. You see them middle-aged white dudes walking down with Thailand girls, and it's
Because it's probably like, oh man, this is where I can
they're just
really
lonely
like.
dudes, I
Yeah,
guess,
like
but
they can like this is where I'm somebody here.
It's actually
The one street and I'd love to. I don't even know what that would.
I forget
I don't
what
know
it's
what it's called, but
it's horrific.
but it's real. Like that's like the videos you see of the
It's very
girls
real.
running out and trying to
They
grab you.
like they grab the collar of my shirt trying to put me out to like smack their hand. They grab like I'm not a single man, so I'm like get
Yeah.
off me. They pull on my arms. They grab. I saw two girls, one on each side of Coop, grab his shirt, they're pulling them off to each side. Like
that would I
it
wouldn't
stressed
like,
me out.
Yeah, like I wouldn't like that.
I hated it, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older because I feel like back in the day, like that kind of stuff didn't bother me. But now, like being around everybody trying to sell me shit and like force stuff in my face and just grabbing me, I was like,
It's like
it makes me uncomfortable because I don't know what they're trying to do on it.
And it's like they probably know that you're not gonna buy shit. Like like
you just, but like it's the thing. They come around selling wristbands and like fake flowers or weed or whatever it is, and they ask. It's every 2 steps you're getting asked for something new. It's literally every few seconds.
It's like almost you just want to like smack it out of their hands.
You
and
need
then
like
if
a
you
sign that says I'm not gonna buy anything.
Yeah, it's like please don't
Yeah.
fucking bother me.
Don't talk to me.
Like I wonder if they think like, and I'm sure this is true because like we've been to other places where it happens, but like I'm sure like if they see us, they see like obviously we're like normal white dudes like. Wonder if they're like, oh yeah, they'll probably buy something. Like we could scam them.
Well, I think it's just when they see a tourist, it's like they want something touristy to buy.
Yeah,
the wristbands, or they want an experience, which is eating the scorpions or the spiders, or
that.
It's smart, but it's just when I tell no to 5 people that already tried to sell me the same wristband.
Yeah,
it's like, dude.
Did Spencer did Spencer like the scorpion?
He said it didn't taste like anything.
That's like that just wasted $5.
I mean, I got a video of him eating it. He's braver than me. There was no way in hell I was eating a scorpion.
So other than the fights, was there anything else good about Thailand?
The hotels were super cheap, but they were like 5-star hotels. They were
it looked crazy.
Infinity pools, like the food, like they had a whole floor.
Were you guys all in the same room? Like, was it a big like penthouse?
It's like a big suite, like multiple rooms.
Yeah. That's crazy, and it was cheap.
Yeah,
I mean, in terms of like American.
Yeah, it wasn't like it backbreaking or anything like.
That's
especially
crazy.
for what you're getting. Like they had a whole floor we can go get free drinks, free food all day.
That's
and it's
so
like
cool.
Real meals, like chicken burritos.
Yeah, like you're not like
egg Benedict for breakfast. It's stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be cool to me. That would be sick.
But then I think my dad and I were counting up the flight hours. I think it came out to be like 46 hours on the plane.
So literally 2 days.
2 whole days.
2 whole days of
and a 9-day trip
of flying
was spent on a plane.
So you went so when you left Thailand, you flew to the Philippines?
We flew 3.5-4 hours to the Philippines, had a 4-hour layover. Then we flew 13.5 hours to LA.
Back to LA. And then did you
stay the night in LA?
Yeah, okay. You spent the next day in LA, but you didn't do anything in it.
We just got a hotel and got some Wingstop and
then you just
watched some anime.
By time you had to be like just done.
Well, cause that's the thing though. It's like, we got 2 more flights left. Oh, you mean back to LA? We got 1 more flight left. Normally it's like a 2-hour flight. This was 7-6 hours. Like,
and then
this is still another long flight.
Yeah, literally back across the country. And then when you got back home, were you just?
It was like thank
dead.
God.
But you're still trying to adjust.
I'm
back
a mess.
to
I was up today at 4:35 a.m.
because
I just can't sleep.
Yeah, I mean that literally in 9 days you had to flip your entire sleep schedule that you've had your whole life.
Yeah, backwards. Reverse it. And I don't know. I sleep for 4 hours, and I think part of the reason is on the trip. We were only sleeping 4 hours, get up and explore all day.
Yeah,
like, we weren't sleeping,
which is good because
it's fun. Like
I mean you're like up and at 'em,
make
like
the most of it.
Yeah,
but
you're still recovering.
Yeah, I went to sleep last night at 12. Woke up at 4:30.
Damn, that's crazy.
I've been up ever since.
That's wild.
It's like my body's like, hey, you're not supposed. You're taking a nap right now. You're not actually sleeping,
dude. I mean I get it because like this weekend I went to Thomas Rhett concert on Friday. I think I didn't go to bed till like 3, and then I got up at like I think maybe like 8. So I got like me like when I get I think I got like 5 hours sleep, and then the next day went to Altoona like I was saying, and then I didn't get back home till like 1:30. Didn't go to bed till like 2. Damn. And I had to wake up at like 7 to go back here because I thought we had a game for post 1. So I got like 2 days of like 5 hours of sleep, and like to me that like
it catches up to you.
Oh, I was fucked up. I was like messed up, and we had to go on Sunday. We had to go to my aunt's house, and I was just like, oh my god.
Is there anything worse
I'm
than
like,
that?
dude. All I wanted to do was
When
stay
you're
home.
tired.
I was like, all I wanted to do was stay home and like take a nap or just like lay around. And we had to go, and I had to be like social, and I was like,
when your social battery's gone and you gotta.
by
to a
time
social event.
we had a great dinner, by the way. My Aunt Mary and Uncle Bob, great. We had hot dogs and burgers and bunch. It was really good. But dude, by the time I was done eating, I'm like sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, please! Like I just want to go home, Mom. And my mom was sitting there, and she just loves to yap, and she'll love to hear that. But she just loves to sit and talk.
Your dad was.
My dad was ready to go too because he was tired. He had been doing stuff all week. He did miss his nap. We took a good bike ride yesterday.
Oh really?
Me and him, we got caught in the rain. Ooh. We got caught. I'll try to show this video on the here on the thing. Hopefully you can see this. The rain that we got caught in, and I feel like it's been raining. Obviously, we had horrible rain the other day. I feel like it hasn't stopped raining for fucking weeks. And we got caught in this rain. I hope you can see. It's probably going to be really hard to see on the screen there. But we got caught in this rain yesterday. I was so soaked. We were, and it was funny because right when it started raining, we were right in the spot where there was no cover. And it just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained, and the rain the whole way back. And we got back, and I had mud all over my back. He was a mess. Oh, there was mud. There was mud all over my back. It was so bad. It just was. It was kicking up over the tires. But I tell you what, I might get a bike.
Biking's fun.
I enjoyed it.
Workout.
It is. It was good. My calves are tight today. It's fun.
Yeah, it doesn't require much.
No,
I mean, suck at riding bikes.
Yeah, and it's not like you're not going to be like dying on it. It's fun to just be able to go really fast.
It's like to see the views and everything.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. And I love going up north, like towards the dam where there's not many people up that way, and like you got a good view of the river.
I would say it's pretty shitty once you hit a hill though.
Oh
when
yeah.
you get a hill, that's
if you go.
That's when you
there's a hill. If you go south, like right where kind of probably like literally right across from the studio here, a little bit up north, there's a hill where you go down. It's actually like behind Gumby's on River Road, and you like this hill is like this. And my dad loves it because he's like, it gives him a good workout. But I've found a liking for riding a bike.
I'm glad your dad's doing it.
He loves it. He does it almost. He loves it. He does it almost every day.
Yeah, it's good for people with some messed up.
Well, yeah, he can't run anymore. Yeah, but no, he loves it. He does it. He tries to do about like 6 miles a day when he can. Yeah,
that's not bad.
He said yesterday that he wants to do a really long one. Like he wants to do like 20 miles one day.
Oh damn!
Where he goes like, and maybe even more than that. Where he goes like, he also said that he would like to come up to Pittsburgh and bike too.
Pittsburgh would be a cool spot to do it.
I told him, I said you should come up one day and like ride along the river and do a bike ride there.
Maybe I'll get a bike with you guys.
I know I might have to get one. Or I think Nick has an extra one. Maybe
we could all go biking.
Nick said he would.
My biking trip.
My dad said we should do a bike club.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And like we all just start biking.
I would do that.
Maybe we could do the Pine Room Bike Club, and we'll open it up to the public, and we can have members. Like if you want to join, let us know. We'll do like the Pine Room Bike Club.
Oh man!
Like we'll meet on
put a speaker on the back of one
Saturday mornings, and we'll do a bike. We could do a podcast on a bike. We could put a GoPro on everybody's bike.
We'd have to wear like AirPods.
Yeah, and we
like
could
FaceTime.
Yeah, and we could just like ride, and then that angle, like of your face, like on the thing, would be hilarious. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do a bike. We'll do a bike podcast. But yeah, I've found a new liking for bikes.
Yeah, it's nice to get outside and.
That was good, especially when it's nice out now. But yesterday, of course, we started. It's sunny out. We went like 10 minutes, and then boom, the sky just opened up. But speaking of outside, I got to say I had an absolute blast on Friday, the Thomas Rhett concert.
Oh yeah, did you?
I had a great time. I went with a bunch of. I went with a bunch of work from the Pirates. So we had like 15 of us there. It was fucking awesome, and. We went out. We tailgated for like 2.5 hours or so. We had a nice spot, like set up a tent. We had a table. We had an unbelievable spread of food. Like we had somebody make a spreadsheet, and everybody put down what alcohol they're bringing, what food, what like if you're bringing tables, chairs. Like it was really organized.
That's a good idea.
We had a good spread. We like everybody pitched in, and then went into the concert. I got to see. I can't remember who opened before. I think they're called the Castellos. It's 3 like triplets actually.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're like these blonde hair girls that I don't listen to them, but I think they were before. There was somebody before them, and then was them, and then we got in for about like right when Tucker Wetmore started, who I'm a big fan of. Got to see him.
Live?
He was good, yeah. He was good, but the only thing was that, and I was telling you guys this, that we had lawn seats, so we're kind of far away. I had a hard time hearing the music the way, like, by time I feel like that it got to us, like, I don't know, it just sounded weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never been to one like that. So
I don't know if it was like, I don't know if it's
he
because
wasn't loud enough, or the music too loud, or
I don't know if it was because where we were, or if it was because like my mom said that she had heard the acoustics were bad there at Star Lake, but I don't know. It just was like I could hear him, but it wasn't loud enough for me. Like I needed a speaker closer to me. And then when Thomas Rhett came on, it was the same thing, and I was having a hard time hearing him. But I didn't heck at that
guess
point.
If they make it too loud, then the people in the pit
are gonna die.
Yeah.
But by that point, I didn't even care. I was gone by then.
Yeah, you're having fun.
I was. That was actually there. It doesn't happen to me often, but there were parts of the night that I didn't really remember.
You don't get very drunk.
I didn't. Well, I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to worry about driving. So they came and picked us up from the house. Mm-hmm. We left from our house and then drove there. I didn't have to drive. I didn't have to worry about shit. Like I didn't have to worry about driving to somebody's house. They came to our house.
That's
and
awesome.
We stayed there. I was good. I was like, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm getting hammered.
Yeah, you might as well.
So I did, and there were a few parts of the night that there were a few
browned out.
What did he say? What was that? What was a brown out that he said
like
that
you don't want to completely black out, but there's parts of the night.
Then I definitely browned out.
Yeah, you browned out.
I didn't brown my pants.
You just browned out.
Yeah, maybe I did brown my pants, and I just didn't remember. Maybe I woke up. I was like, man, that's why my underwear were brown.
I corned my undies.
Yeah, but no, it was a good time. I enjoyed the concert. It was a fun one, and people were pissed because he didn't play T-shirt, the song T-shirt right there.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, he didn't play it. He was supposed to play it last, but he didn't play it. But it did start to rain, of course. It fucking started raining towards the rain
outdoor stage.
Oh yeah. We were in the lawn. I got soaked.
Oh, damn.
It was, my hat was like, I had a nice cowboy hat. It started to like sag down because it got wet.
Most concerts I've been to, like smaller concerts, it always rains.
Yeah, it rained. Yeah, wait, where were we?
Like the Brew Fest, it rained.
Yeah, but I don't think I was there for
not
that
the Brew
one.
Fest, the Backyard Barbecue.
Was that this year?
Who's the guy that plays Farmer's Daughter?
Oh, yeah, Rodney Atkins.
Last year, it poured.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't there for that. I had to work, I remember. That rain, Jesus, and I'm trying to think. Post one yesterday got
beer mile.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. My dad said yesterday, he was like, "This is the wettest I've been since the beer mile."
Yeah.
He said he sat out in that rain with that stupid ass tuxedo during the beer mile and got. I came across a clip of that too yesterday of Jubb when he ripped his pants. Jubb ripped his pants during the beer mile. I wish he was here so he could tell that story again.
It's funny.
He ripped his pants, and then the next day I went up to after the concert I went to Altoona, like I was saying the next day. I don't know. I'm Altoona. The park was cool. There's a roller coaster in right field.
Oh,
it's super sick. But just I don't know if it was because of there was a rain delay. Of course, again it rained. We had a 2-hour rain delay, so already the vibe was kind of shot. I don't know if it's just because Altoona's not very good and the Pirates system's not very good. I just had such a weird vibe there. I don't know why.
Was it just boring?
It was very boring. It was really boring. The team sucked. And just
it's got to be tough to make a AAA team very exciting.
Well, Double A, and
Double A. Sorry.
I think that I don't know. Maybe if I would love to like hear from people that have been to minor league games. It just was weird.
Did it feel like a Wild Things game?
Kinda, yeah. It kind of was like that. And again, it probably was because of the rain, but I don't know. The people there were just kind of weird too. They were just kind of
like the band.
Not really. More of the workers. Like,
shit.
I don't know. It just
they got nothing on the Gators. They're not big.
No, and when they didn't even have. I know. I was thinking like they're not big league.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just was kind of weird. I don't know if maybe if somebody's been to Altoona, you can let me know. But I don't.
Someone's gonna email to they're fucking weird.
Yeah, everybody in Altoona is weird.
And weird.
Their mascot. You ever seen Altoona, the mascot? You ever seen that?
I don't
guy?
even know what he is.
He's a tuna.
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta see
we've
this
done
guy.
that. He's a big
Hold
old
on.
tuna. I should have
I'll
been
show
able to
you-
guess that. I thought he'd be like a
I'll show
tornado
you.
or something. I don't know
I'll
why.
show you a picture of Altoona. Then we'll wrap up here because we got to head out to Ricky's.
You're gonna go shovel some mud.
Yeah, we're gonna go shovel some mud. This is Altoona. If you've never seen him, hold on. As Coach peeps in, Coach, we're about to wrap up. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
There's Altoona right there. As Coach popped in, we're ready to go head to Ricky's, shovel a little mud, go help out.
Help with the flood victims.
Yep, go help out with the flood, and hopefully everybody out there is safe. And if you need help, you get it. And we'll see you next week here in the Pine Room. Later.